how do you do this Bible study? Well, the first thing I would suggest is every week I have a scripture verse that goes along with that week's lesson. I would go to that verse, that chapter in the Bible, and I would read it and try and get out of it yourself before you ever begin the Bible study. See what it's saying to you and make some notes. You might even want to do a little research. My big thing is historical background, historical context. I always want to know what's going on at the time this event takes place. For example, the first lesson, the first week has to do with faith in God. And it's when God calls Samuel into ministry. I talk about Samuel's mother, Hannah, making an agreement with God that if God will give her a son, she will give him over to ministry, to serving God. And she does this once Samuel is weaned. Well, for Samuel's day and age, that could have been 3, 4, 5 years old. Now, nowadays, you might look at that and go, but back then, that was the norm. It was a great way to make sure your kids were eating healthy and getting all their vitamins and good nutrition. So you have to keep it in historical context in order to gain better understanding of what it means for us today. But read the scripture verse first. Make sure you've got the handout so you can study it, plus the handout's where you get the links for the podcast. Otherwise, you can't do the Bible study. And just take your time with it, studying it and thinking about it and making some notes. Another part of the how actually comes in the last part with why. Why do this? And, excuse me, what this eventually leads to. So let me move ahead to that.